Okay, hi, hello. It's been a minute since I've made a YouTube video. And I know it's probably weird. It's been like damn, I don't know how long exactly, but like I know it's been like at least like a year-ish since I've recorded a video for here. Um yeah. So a little bit of a change. I updated my model a bit to be something a little bit more current with my style at the moment. Like, I have posted on TikTok and I have tried posting shorts on YouTube, but it's been a while since I've actually posted a video. More because I've been lacking the motivation to like record again. But I've been inspired recently by friends of mine to record again and just to try and be more talkative in my videos. I don't do a good job at that, but I am trying, so that's the best I can do at the moment. Yeah. Well, one thing I am proud of is the fact that I did update my PNG model, because it wasn't bad. The last one wasn't bad. It's just it was different, and it's different from the style that I had now, I guess. So updating it was like a huge relief for me. And I did a little bit better on the rigging, so hopefully it looks cleaner, to say the least, than the last one. I thought that maybe just like removing the arm swoopies would make it less distracting when it came to like video recording videos and stuff. As you can see, I'm making Sonic fan art, something I haven't done in a while, but I've been like in that medieval vibe because recently I went to a Ren fair with my friends. So I got inspired in wanting to do like medieval art, but like Sonic medieval art. Mainly because I really like Sonic and the Black Knight. I like their storyline, even though it's kind of like very different from most of the Sonic games, like typically. But I thought it was a fun thing and it gave that creative medieval stuff that I, for one, enjoy. If I could only figure out what to do for the pose, though. I know for sure I want to focus on Sonic, but I'm not sure how exactly I want to pose him to look. I want to do something dramatic. Dramatic and different. For the video, I'll probably only ever do the sketch, because my sketching process takes a while. Once I get the sketch done, then I'm able to like fully move on to everything else with like a clear vision in mind. Because the way I color is pretty consistent throughout most of the drawings I do. The hardest part for me is just actually starting it and figuring out poses. Because I do like references, but I'm trying to lean off using references as much as I do. So I want to be able to like figure out anatomy and see how that goes out. I want to do extended, like with the shoe up front. I'll flip it so that it's the gauntlet hand. So it's gauntlet here, pose extended out hand, and looking this way at... Yeah, that seems good. Need to remember how his sword was, though. There it is. Okay. I'm not gonna do an exact replica of the sword, because I kinda don't feel like it at the moment. I'll add the details later. Right now I just want to figure out how exactly I want him standing. I might change up some of the elements of what he's wearing. Because as much as I like his iconic design, I feel like he should have had like more of a Renaissance flair when it came to his stuff. I know he had like the final suit of gold armor, but like in the beginning I would have wanted him to like have like a costume change or something. Like borderline like peasant clothes, I guess. So it could have been like he just isekai'd into the world and started off like with nothing, I guess. So I might change how his shoes look. The gauntlet will stay the same because he ended up getting that pretty soon throughout this story. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. This one. That's a clearer image. Okay. So that might help. I might want to change the perspective. So it's like head forward, up like that. Then foreshortening, down, arms still in the sword holding pose. But his leg. So move this one here. Okay, this sketch is probably gonna look really cursed, but I'm... Trust the process, trust the process. the buckle be on the other side. His leg will go that way so it won't be seen by his hand. What do I want to do with the other hand though? Maybe... I want to make that... I kind of want him to have like a confused expression. That or a determined one. I feel like determined will fit more. So like... this one. This one, the foot here should be shorter, or smaller, should be smaller. No, too small. This? Yeah, that fits better. Nope. Okay, so the point of the sword here, and the flap of the shoes there. No, erase that. Ah, the leg looks wrong. Maybe I have to... wait, no. Move it out of the way. No. And... his body is curved like a bean. Then the rectangle... and he's gonna do that swoopy kick motion. If you haven't been able to tell, I am a huge Sonic fan. I've been drawing Sonic for such a long time. I'm able to do his design by memory, but I'm trying to put a little bit more effort into this one because I want the pose to look cool. So I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, but Sonic was like a huge reason I got into drawing in the first place. Because like when I was younger I couldn't really buy the games, so the only way I could like actually like interact with the Sonic world was like either watching playthroughs and like reading up on the lore, or like watching video analysis on the comics and stuff. I wasn't I wasn't really able to like get any physical copies of the comics until like a friend gave me some of her old ones. But I was just enamored by this dude and his like friends and everything that the Sonic world had to offer, that I just started drawing him. Obviously I wasn't the best, but like I had so much fun just wanting to draw these dudes. It was mainly like either Sonic or Amy or even Knuckles and Rouge. They were my favorites. But when I really got hooked into like the whole world was when I started watching the Sonic X show on the CW, when it was still when it was like still running. I don't know why it's what I remember from the shows, or when the show was still running on the CW channel, is that me and my little brother would wake up to like catch the show, or at least I'd wake up and then I'd wake him up so we could watch the cartoons early in the morning. Either on the, mainly on the weekends, because I think that's the only time they ran it. I should bend the leg a little bit more so it looks like he's crouching down. So this way? Yes. Then fix the bottom of the sole. Also, I apologize if the video comes out blurry at some point. I'm like trying to figure out how to connect my iPad screen to OBS to be able to like draw on Procreate, because I mainly use Procreate. It's just the thing I'm used to at this point. And I have tried other art programs like Krita, I think, but I just prefer Procreate. I've just gotten so used to it. At some point I want to be able to use Clip Studio Paint, but honestly right now I don't really have the budget to buy the subscription for it. But I will at some point, so hopefully I'll be able to get used to that on the iPad too. Okay, like that, but I changed the foot. Bend the foot that way. And extend it out a little more. Okay, then I have to bend the foot again. Playing jigsaw with his body parts. No. No, that one doesn't look good. I think it's the yeah, it's the foot. It's the foot perspective. Mm-mm. Okay, I think I like that a little bit better. But grab the entirety of the legs and distort it and extend this one out a bit. Not too far. And then do the same with his arm. Distort it this way. Point it that way. This way here. Oh! Okay, I like that. That's good. And cut and paste. I'm not sure what I want to do with the background for this one, but for now, this is what I want to do. Nope. I'm not sure if there's a term for what I'm doing here, but I know like in sculpting it's called like a subtracting method, I guess. A subtracting and adding method. Okay, I don't think I need that for now. No, the nose is too big. curve it? Or... Okay, the base of his nose will be here. If I curve it upwards like that? Yeah, no, that looks better. I like that. Okay. Just clean up the edge. One cheek is... Okay, so here? Yeah, that looks better. Okay, I'll erase that. Hi, Rosie. If you can hear that, that's my cat. Sorry about that. Rosie! Why? I don't know what's with his face that's upsetting me. I don't know if it's because it didn't have the eyes on. No, the smirk is fine. Damn, I've been recording for an hour. Oh no. Now you're probably saying that why don't I just like make a new layer and draw over the sketch, and you're probably right, but I just prefer the look that it gives whenever I like do the subtracting and adding method. It just, I don't know, it makes, personally for me, I prefer the look of it. I've done it before with a previous drawing I posted on TikTok being like an Owl House fan art image of Hunter and Willow. I tried it once with that one, and it did take me a while, but I just loved the look of it. It just looked so clean, and I don't know, it just gave it a little bit more oomph, in my opinion. Wow, I'm so smart. I know so many words. Oomph. But yeah, it's just something I tried once and then I just couldn't stop doing it. And don't get me wrong, sometimes I will do just the regular overlay, like making new layer and drawing over the sketch. But if I feel like it and I do it like this way, I end up really always liking the results of it. Looks a little too concerned. No, not that. I don't like that eyelidded look. Maybe I should open his eyes more. Let me do this. Nope. Oh, nope. feel like it looks too, like... I don't know. I kind of like it like this. Wait. I'll think about it. I might change it later, but for now I like how that looks. Ooh. Guess that's the world telling me it's time to stop. Okay. So far this is all I have for the sketch, and I will at some point probably finish this, but I'll probably only post it on either Instagram or TikTok. So if you want to see the finished thing, it'll probably be there in the next couple of days. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed the video to a degree or learned something new. And, well, yeah, thank you for staying till the end. I hope you have a great day. Bye!